Have you ever wondered why some men just know when a woman likes them, while others stay confused, overthink, and miss the moment completely? Because here's the truth most men never realize. Women rarely say "I like you" directly. Instead, their body speaks first. And if you don't understand these signals, you'll miss attraction that was right in front of you. In fact, some of the strongest signs of attraction aren't words, texts, or even actions. They're hidden in 4 specific parts of her body, signals she cannot fake consistently, no matter how good she is at hiding her feelings. Miss these, and you stay the nice guy she never chooses. Understand them, and suddenly you become the man she leans toward, invests in, and desires. So in this video, I'll break down the 4 body parts women unconsciously reveal when they like you. And more importantly, how high-value men respond to turn that attraction into real connection. Because attraction isn't luck, it's awareness. Ready to see what most men never notice? And let me show you. 1. The eyes never lie. The first gateway of attraction. This section reveals how a woman's eyes are the most honest indicator of interest. You'll learn how prolonged eye contact, pupil dilation, and repeated glances signal attraction. We connect this with nonverbal communication mastery, reading micro-expressions and understanding female attraction triggers. Also covered, how high-value men respond with calm confidence, avoid overreaction, and use subtle eye contact to build tension instead of breaking it. 2. Lips and smile. The invitation most men ignore. Here we break down how her lips communicate desire. Biting lips, soft smiles, and subconscious lip touching. This ties into sexual tension, emotional storytelling, and playful teasing. You'll learn how to respond using humor, strategic compliments, and conversation flow without appearing needy. Also includes how to avoid common mistakes that kill attraction instantly. 3. Hair and neck exposure. Subconscious signs of comfort and desire. This section explains why women expose their neck, play with their hair, or adjust it around you. These are primal attraction signals linked to vulnerability and trust. You'll learn how to detect genuine interest versus attention-seeking behavior, and how to build intimacy without chasing. Includes boundary setting, recognizing tests, and maintaining masculine energy. 4. Legs and body direction. Where her attention truly lies. A powerful but overlooked signal. Her body points where her interest goes. If her legs, feet, or torso face you, it's a strong indicator of attraction. This section integrates social awareness, reading positioning cues, and detecting competition or jealousy dynamics. You'll also learn how to position yourself as the dominant presence without being aggressive. 5. The mistake 99% of men make: misreading signals and acting desperate. Most men either ignore signs or overreact to them. This section teaches emotional control, avoiding neediness, and handling attraction calmly. You'll learn how to respond like a high-value man. Avoid the friend zone and maintain mystery and scarcity. 6. How to respond like a high-value man. Turn signals into attraction. Now we go deeper into action. How to mirror subtly. Use playful teasing, control conversation flow, and build sexual tension naturally. Includes timing, humor, confidence building, and maintaining independence. You'll learn how to escalate without pressure and create emotional connection. 7. Testing her interest, loyalty, consistency, and real intentions. Not every signal means genuine interest. This section teaches how to test her consistency, detect manipulation, and evaluate her character early. Includes strategies for spotting gold-digging tendencies, attention-seeking, and emotional games while protecting your time and energy. 8. Return and jealousy dynamics when attraction comes back stronger. When you understand attraction signals, even women who ignored you may return. This section explains how to handle return situations, avoid emotional traps, and use jealousy dynamics wisely. Learn how to stay detached, maintain control, and never chase validation. Verse 9. Building long-term attraction beyond just signals. Attraction is not just about signs, it's about lifestyle, confidence, and presence. This section covers building charisma, social proof, style, and life energy. Examples from high-status men, like entrepreneurs and athletes, show how consistent value creates lasting attraction. 10. Final mindset shift. Stop chasing, start attracting. The ultimate lesson: attraction grows when you stop seeking approval. Learn how to redefine success in relationships, focus on your mission, and become the man women naturally gravitate toward. This ties together emotional strength, independence, and self-respect. 1. The eyes never lie. The first gateway of attraction. There's a moment every man has experienced, but very few truly understand. You're talking to a woman and suddenly, there's a pause. Her eyes linger just a little longer than normal. Not accidental, not random. That is where attraction begins. The eyes are the first and most honest signal of interest because they are incredibly hard to control consciously. A woman can hide her words, she can control her actions, but her eyes, they reveal what she feels. When a woman likes you, her eye contact changes in subtle but powerful ways. She doesn't just look at you, she returns to you. You'll notice repeated glances even when she's engaged in something else. It's almost like her attention keeps drifting back to you. Another powerful signal is prolonged eye contact. Most people naturally break eye contact after a few seconds. But when attraction is present, she holds it longer, sometimes with a slight smile, sometimes with curiosity. That's not friendliness, that's interest. Now here's where most men fail. They panic. They either look away too quickly, showing insecurity, or they stare aggressively, trying to dominate the moment. Both destroy attraction instantly. A high-value man does something different. He holds eye contact calmly without tension. Not trying to prove anything. Not seeking validation. Just present. This creates a silent tension, one that women feel deeply. There's also something even more subtle, micro-expressions. Tiny reactions around her eyes, like slight widening, softening, or a quick sparkle when you speak. These happen in milliseconds, but they reveal genuine emotion. If you learn to notice this, you gain an unfair advantage. Because now, you're not guessing anymore. You're reading her emotional state in real time. But here's the deeper psychological layer. Women are naturally drawn to men who are emotionally stable and aware. When you respond to eye contact with calm confidence instead of neediness, you signal something powerful. I'm not chasing, I'm choosing. That shift alone changes how she perceives you. So what should you do when you notice these signals? Simple. Hold eye contact for 2-3 seconds, slight smile, then look away first. Return to conversation naturally. Don't overdo it. This creates a rhythm: eye contact, release, re-engage. That rhythm builds sexual tension without pressure. And here's the truth. The man who understands eye contact doesn't need pickup lines. He doesn't need to impress. Because attraction has already begun, silently. 2. Lips and smile. The invitation most men ignore. Now let's talk about something even more revealing. Her lips. Most men completely miss this, yet it's one of the strongest subconscious indicators of attraction. When a woman is attracted to you, her lips become more expressive. She may bite her lower lip slightly, press them together, or subtly touch them while listening to you. These are not random habits. They are unconscious responses triggered by emotional and physical interest. A soft, genuine smile is another major signal. Not the polite smile she gives everyone, but a slower, more relaxed smile that appears when she looks at you specifically. Sometimes she'll smile, even when you didn't say anything particularly funny. That's your sign, because attraction changes how she experiences you. Now here's where it gets interesting. When a woman feels drawn to you, she becomes more aware of her own appearance, especially her lips. She might adjust them, lightly touch them, or even apply lip balm or lipstick in your presence. Why? Because attraction naturally shifts her focus toward connection and intimacy, even if she's not consciously aware of it. But again, most men ruin this moment. They either overreact and become too sexual too quickly, or ignore the signal completely and stay safe. Both are mistakes. A high-value man understands balance. He uses playful teasing and light humor to acknowledge the moment without making it awkward. For example, if she smiles a lot, you might say with a smirk, "Careful, you smile like that too much." People might get the wrong idea. It's light, it's confident, and it creates a spark. This is where conversation flow becomes powerful. Instead of interrogating her with questions, you create a vibe, stories, humor, relaxed energy. Because attraction doesn't grow in interviews, it grows in emotional experiences. Another key point: timing. If you notice these lip signals, don't rush. Let the tension build. Speak slower, maintain eye contact, lower your voice slightly. You're not chasing the moment. You're allowing it to develop. And that's what separates average men from unforgettable ones. Because the truth is, a woman's lips don't just signal attraction, they signal openness to connection. And if you respond correctly, that connection becomes something much deeper. 3. Hair and neck exposure. Subconscious signs of comfort and desire. Now we move into something more subtle, but incredibly powerful. Her hair and neck. When a woman is around someone she's attracted to, she often begins to play with her hair, twirling it, adjusting it, or running her fingers through it. At first glance, it seems meaningless, but psychologically, it's a self-soothing behavior mixed with attraction. She becomes more aware of your presence, and her body responds by releasing nervous energy. But the real signal is the neck exposure. The neck is one of the most vulnerable parts of the body. In human psychology, exposing it subconsciously signals trust and comfort. So when she tilts her head slightly, moves her hair to one side, or exposes her neck while talking to you, that's not random. That's her body saying, I feel safe, and I'm open. Now here's the important distinction. Not all attention is attraction. Some women play with their hair out of habit or even to gain attention. This is where most men get manipulated. A high-value man doesn't react to every signal. He observes consistency. Is she doing it while maintaining eye contact? Leaning toward you? Engaged in conversation? If yes, that's genuine. If not, it might just be attention-seeking. This is where boundaries and awareness come in. You don't reward every signal with validation. You stay grounded. You let her invest first. And when you do respond, you stay subtle. You might slightly lean in, lower your voice, or pause your speech for a second longer. This creates intimacy without pressure. Another key concept here is masculine energy. When a woman shows vulnerability, like neck exposure, she's testing whether you can handle that energy without becoming needy or awkward. If you stay calm, grounded, and confident, her attraction increases. If you become nervous or overly eager, it disappears. This is also where many nice guys fail. They see signs of comfort and immediately try to escalate too fast, emotionally or physically. But attraction isn't about rushing. It's about allowing tension to build naturally. So remember, hair play and neck exposure are not just signs of attraction. They are signs of comfort, trust, and emotional openness. And if you handle them correctly, you move from being just another guy to someone she feels drawn to on a deeper level. 4. Legs and body direction, where her attention truly lies. Now we come to the most overlooked, yet most honest signal of all. Her legs, her feet, her body direction. Here's a simple truth most men don't know. A person's body points where their mind is focused. So if a woman is attracted to you, her body will naturally orient itself in your direction, even when she's not consciously trying to do it. Her legs may cross toward you. Her feet may point in your direction. Her torso may subtly angle toward you, even in a group setting. These are powerful indicators because they are almost impossible to fake consistently. You can control your words. You can fake a smile. But your body, it reveals your true focus. Now imagine this scenario. You're in a group conversation. She's talking to others, but her feet are pointing at you. That's your signal. Her attention is on you. But again, most men either miss this completely or misinterpret it. They assume attraction is about what she says, but attraction is about what she subconsciously does. Now here's how high-value men use this. They don't chase attention. They become the center of it. If you notice her body oriented toward you, position yourself slightly closer. Speak with calm authority. Engage the group, not just her. This builds social proof, a key attraction trigger. Women are naturally drawn to men who are respected and comfortable in social environments. Another powerful layer is jealousy dynamics. If she's interested and sees other women engaging with you, her body language often becomes more pronounced, leaning in more, adjusting posture, seeking your attention. But here's the rule. Never manipulate this aggressively. Use it subtly, because forced jealousy creates insecurity. But natural attention creates desire. Also, pay attention to withdrawal signals. If her body turns away, feet point elsewhere, or she creates distance, that's your cue to pull back. This is emotional intelligence at its highest level. You're not chasing signals. You're reading them. You're not forcing moments. You're allowing them to reveal themselves. And that's what separates a man who creates pressure from a man who creates pull. Because most men are too busy trying to make something happen. They lean in too early. They talk too much. They try to impress, convince, entertain. But you observe. You notice the subtle shift in her body. The way her feet angle toward you. The way her shoulders stay open instead of turning away. The way she lingers just a second longer than necessary. That's not random. That's intention without words. And instead of rushing in and breaking that moment, you stay grounded in it. You respond, not react. Because real attraction doesn't need to be chased. It needs to be recognized. And when you recognize it, something changes in your energy. You stop seeking validation. You stop questioning yourself. You stop wondering, does she like me? Because now, you can see it. And that certainty, it shows in everything. Your eye contact becomes calmer. Your voice slows down. Your movements become deliberate instead of nervous. You're no longer trying to win her over. You're leading the moment forward. And that's where power lives. Because at the end of the day, a woman's body direction tells you something most men completely ignore. Where her attention is, where her comfort is, where she wants to be. And attraction always moves in the direction of comfort. So if her body is turned toward you, if her presence stays with you, if she's investing her space, her time, her attention, you don't need to chase. Chasing at that point only breaks the natural rhythm. Instead, you take a step forward calmly. You guide the interaction confidently. You create space for the connection to deepen, without forcing it. Because now you're not acting out of need. You're acting out of awareness. And that's the difference between a man who hopes things go his way and a man who quietly shapes the entire dynamic without saying a word. He doesn't rush. He doesn't overextend. He doesn't lose control. He reads. He responds. He leads. And that's why in the end, he doesn't chase attention. Because he understands something most men never do. Attention that is chased feels cheap, but attention that is earned through presence feels magnetic. So instead of running after validation, he builds a presence that pulls it in naturally. People start noticing him without him trying. Conversations begin to revolve around him without him forcing it. Interest grows not because he demanded it, but because he never needed it. And that shift is everything. Because when a man stops chasing, he starts choosing. He chooses where his time goes. He chooses who gets access to his energy. He chooses when to step forward and when to walk away without hesitation. That kind of control is rare. And rare things, they don't move toward others. Others move toward them, so slowly, without noise, without effort. He becomes something different. Not the loudest man in the room. Not the one begging for attention. Not the one trying to prove his worth. But the one people feel. The one people notice. The one people remember. He becomes the center without ever asking to be. Because his energy says one thing clearly. I am already enough. And when a man truly embodies that, he doesn't chase attention. He becomes the direction others naturally move toward.